Let me first introduce the panelists who have joined us here for the media briefing. Sitting next to me is Mr. Ashish Dhakkan. He is the CEO and Managing Director of Prama.
Right now, we are just trying to become as self Atmanirbhar, as possible. But the very soon I think export will also start. Like we at the Prama India, we have already started some export to UK market. Okay, and we are now thinking to plan even to extend our operations in US and other parts as well. But we still we are quite depend on lots of components and other depend on the imports, as I said to the gentleman. Okay, so the phase will come, but directions are very well set by government and policies are very well set. So very soon we are not too far that we'll just become export oriented market.
For any of the speakers out here, you could just say your name if you can, which media you represent, and ask the question, please.
This is Sachin Murdekar from. Hi, this is Sachin Murdekar from Global Prime News. My question is to Mr. Yogesh Mundhra. So, what are the key drivers fueling the growth in the security and fire expo? This being the second edition of Safest India.
So I think, as Pankaj rightly said, I think we are in the most prominent business region of this country, Western India, and so much corporate and that security need. I think for me, I think the biggest need which is driver is the government projection. They are looking to make the cities, the state secure. So there are a lot of investments happening in this city, in this state. Even in adjoining states like Gujarat, Karnataka, there. So we have visitors coming from all the states: Gujarat, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, even Rajasthan. So they are all coming in and they are going to see this, and so that is the key driver. The government policy is receiving on this. As this sector itself is growing, this is about $4 billion sector, which was there till 2022, which is going to be a $13 billion sector just for CCTVs alone. By 2029 is what is expected. That's a 17% growth. So that amount of orders are expected to come in. That amount of investments are expected to happen. So that is the keyword. And Western India, as we all know, is the biggest business market in this country. So I think this is something which was the reason why we brought this show here.
My question is to
जो प्राइवेट सेक्टर है उसके अलावा चुनाव में भी ज़्यादा डिमांड होती है, क्या करते हैं?
लेकिन जब चुनाव होता है तो गवर्नमेंट मशीनरी तो चौकस हो जाती है, वो अपने काम में लगते हैं, लेकिन हम कॉर्पोरेट और जो प्राइवेट इंडस्ट्री है वो भी जो मदद होती है जो सरकार की पूरी तरह से करते हैं, चाहे ट्रांसपोर्ट में चाहिए, चाहे अगर बंदे चाहिए, तो जो अपनी इंडस्ट्री है वो पूरी सपोर्ट करती है जितना हो सकता है। रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ज़रूर सरकार की होती है, लेकिन हम सब मिल के, हम सबका जैसे कर्तव्य है मिलजुल के सारे, इसमें जो थोड़ा डिमांड बढ़ता ज़रूर है, लेकिन ये कोई नई चीज़ नहीं है। हर साल चुनाव होता है, पंचायत का होता है, लोकसभा का होता है, राज्यसभा का होता है, उसमें मिलजुल के कोई उसमें दिक्कत नहीं आती।
Professor Amol Deshmukh is Police and Cyber Advisor, Government Department of Home Government of Maharashtra.
I'm very happy to join this event. As I discussed that from 1 July, the 3 acts are getting replaced, IPC, CRPC and Indian Evidence Act. So the new act has given a lot of importance to digital evidence, where, and especially they are guaranteeing for the national security, homeland security, securing the assets of people in India. So I think this technology is definitely going to help. And there are a lot of things now. You can see that the National Crime Record Bureau data, which there is a rise in crime also, and there is a good thing is that the technology is solving a lot of crime. They are having a law enforcement agency, and such event where there is an integration of different security technology, fire technology, and cyber technology, it is definitely going to help the help nation to get more secure, and definitely we are going to achieve the $30 trillion economic goal by securing our own assets. Thank you.
Thank you, Amolji. Over to Pankaj, Michael. So, theme basically is this other side. The theme we have for the conference, which is happening, the theme is intelligent, secure tech for safer future. Because we are talking of intelligent tech now, we are talking of artificial intelligence. So that is the theme of the conference, and as you heard both the speakers, I think artificial intelligence is what is actually the future for this entire sector, which is doing. So we're covering a lot of topics out here on that.
Which state participation, what this state? Any news that is coming from participation?
Yeah, so it's a Western India show, and definitely we have promoted it, and we have got registrations from not only Gujarat and Maharashtra, but also states like Rajasthan. We have visitors who are registered to come from Rajasthan, from Madhya Pradesh, Goa, even Karnataka who are coming in for this show. So it's sort of a south-west and a bit of north kind of thing, though we call it a western region show.
Which state is
In terms of exhibitors, is all domestic, and most of the exhibitors have presence across the country. But there are some exhibitors, in terms of exhibitors who have presence. Pankaj, you want to talk about it? I think it's more Western India.
Honestly, exhibitors should come from, they are looking at this as a business opportunity, right? So they would come from anywhere and everywhere. But because the show is happening in Mumbai, majority of the exhibitors, I call them technology providers, they are actually from Bombay. But we do have exhibitors from across the country. We also have international exhibitors participating at the show.
on your side? Which kind of government support you are looking at? One thing, how government is looking at this? One question to you, what kind of support you are looking from the government?
So, are you talking for this particular sector?
Yeah.
I think the sector experts are here. I think they would say that. For me, I think that there is already a PLI scheme which is there for electronic components, I think for manufacturing in India, which is by the government. I would probably say, let the experts speak about it, how effective it is and how they are using it.
I think government is very much helping, and there are lots of policies are being driven, and the direction of policies is more and more focus on making India and localization as possible. And industry is also committed to follow the government policies and localization as possible. Electronics is an area where India was not that highly earlier invested. Okay, like I think if you see like other Asian countries like Taiwan and Korea, Japan, etc. were highly they were more in chip manufacturing and other devices. But now government is very well aware that they need to give more and more incentive for such Make in India process, and it's not only just Make in India, but the product and the components also we should start building in India. Though it will take some time in building complete ecosystem of the same, but I think the direction is already set, and the willingness is already there, and the political will is already inclined to do that. So it is already being assigned, and lots of policies are being drafted for the same. That's why you can see lots of chip manufacturer, lots of electronic manufacturer, and even the international companies are investing their plants and manufacturing setup within India in different parts of India. So definitely government is helping and building lots of policies to make this industry, overall industry grow, and becoming more and more Atmanirbhar as possible. So sir can
So I'll take your last question first. I think the entire platform is for networking, making business, getting knowledge about the sector. So that's the entire reason why we are holding this Safe West here, because there is a largest fair IFSEC which happens in Delhi, but we see still if there are 10% people coming here, there is a 100% audience which is missing out, and that's the reason that need gap we wanted to fill in, so that we could create a local market out here, and that's why we come over here. So that's your important question, what we are trying to achieve by doing this. In terms of, I think, attendance, I think we are going to have, as Pankaj said rightly, at least 30% more what we did last year. 5,000 is what is expected this year. 5,000 trade visitors, they are all B2B visitors, they are all consumers. So that's something which is, so the multiplier impact is going to be there. What you are going to see is, it's not smaller orders, there are big orders which will be placed, and then you'll have, then it will come down to retailers and distributors. So I think that's something which you will see of impact. And in terms of technologies, I must say that I think technologies are evolving. There's so much of, I think if I talk about it, experts will take my layman language. Of course, AI is the focus, which is there. If you see, most of these artificial intelligence products are there. We are talking of ultra high definition cameras now, new GPS technologies, more efficient GPS technologies. I think facial recognition softwares which are there. I think something which I could think of, which I can when I walk the show floor. But I think I can't say anything more than the experts. So I think leave it to experts to say.
No, so now as technology is also helping. So to answer your question, lots of new products are coming. Like the 4G, 5G enabled cameras. Okay, like it. Earlier you need to do network or wiring to up to if you want to have a surveillance on the highway, then you need to have a cabling but now 5G or 4G is so powerful. So 4G enabled, 5G enabled, then what to do for power? Then the solar enabled, so 4G, 5G and solar. So such cameras and technologies are coming and taking up the stage. Apart from that, there are lots of different product lines are there, like normally X-ray baggage scanner, for example. It is very old product. X-ray, when you go to airport or everywhere, X-ray baggage is there. But now X-ray baggage scanner is also becoming more smart. You just put your bag, then it will just give you almost, you need a CISF guy to learn the X-ray, reading the X-ray, what colors, then what is the metal or bottle or knife or etc. But now because of AI and now new product lines is coming up, now X-ray baggage scanner, you put your bag, then it will read QR code also on the back, so whose bag it is, and then also build a list of the product which is there inside, and keep the record that what all the items are there inside, and then keep record for the future aspects कि भी flight में पहुंच रहा और उसका bag में क्या क्या सामान था. So if you want to check it on the follow up also you can do, and very smartly you can deviate. So such a product line are there. So technology is definitely helping, and overall integration of technologies with the right applications and usages. I think the overall market will grow, and Informa markets and such Chef West shows are providing such platform to showcase such nice product line to the market.
Security and safety are the two critical areas. So how the products are catching apart from Indian market? I think
yeah, so recent technologies of AI and IoT are adding lots of values. Okay, definitely it is like earlier CCTV was just for security purpose, but now because of AI and IoT, now it is become like information, video as and content information. Okay, and it can just analyze, and you can use the AI and IoT tools on that and analyze and give more business intelligence information. Like for example, if I give example of retail shops, earlier retail shops, just for shoplifting was the, for that only, for that protection they used to install cameras. But now the cameras is not only helping shoplifting, but it is also helping the retail outlet people that know how many people are coming to, what is the footfall. It can give count of the people. It can give gender detection. It is a male, female, and by video content analysis it can give. It can also give like are they which age group, what is their behavior when they are looking at the shows, or which shelf is moving more. Where they are standing more longer period of time, which shelf they need to do merchandising. This sort of value additions now, video as an information just adding. So security becoming more and more smarter using artificial intelligence and AIoTs, and a rightly usage of that will add lots of values and give lots of good business intelligence information in coming years.
Last year, if there are 30% more comparing to last year, this year 30% more visitors you said will be seen in this. So how many new companies are added this year?
So as I said, there are 75 brands which are here in this company, this show, and I think that the market leading brands are all here. If I say right here, Equigen, Brahma, we have the CP Plus, we have all the big, the ZK Ticos, they're all the big companies in this space. They're all here in the show. So for me, the main part is the brands reposing faith, they understanding this market, the need of the hour, so that is how it will grow. And this is how we are seeing, this is how any show grows in terms of adding value through brands. If the big brands come in, it means that the show is really worth it. So that's something which is happening for this season.